So, I mean, privatization in the space sector, commercialization has been going on for some time, but there's a few trigger moments in the early 2000s. There was the X Prize, which was about space tourism, and that was the very first step which led to Richard Branson and Virgin Galactic and this kind of suborbital space tourism. There was the formation of SpaceX, which everybody thought was going to fail, and almost did. So we could say maybe 15 years, things have really seemed to have changed at an accelerating pace. NASA has profoundly changed its way of working to try to support industry and give it more agency, so to speak. And ESA and European agencies and worldwide agencies are trying to learn from this to some extent. So those are the drivers, and then this should lead to what we're seeing as a big boost in entrepreneurship and venture capital. And this has emerging properties such as greatly boosted human capital in the sector, and greatly boosted R&D effort, right? A lot more spent to develop new products and services and offerings. So overall, this whole picture is what we call innovatization, this shift from technological achievements or just inventions to true innovation in the economic sense. Historically, it's principally a government contracting business where there's a lot of cost-plus contracts, profits are regulated, for example, around 8%. It's thus not particularly profitable, but also not so risky. That's maybe changing, and we see companies coming in with a mindset of really wanting to make some money. And some of them have been rather profitable. Planet comes to mind. For maybe the biggest one, SpaceX, actually it's still a private company and it's not so clear how much they're making. But definitely they're building up an enormously formidable position, which presumably will be very profitable. One that's upcoming issue is the success of SpaceX and a few other companies, but especially SpaceX. There seems to be a greatly increasing concentration of power and wealth within one company and one person who has a dominant share of both rocket launches, so access to the area, and now of communications. So that's obviously some cause for concern if you look at his power over the Ukraine situation, for instance. Actually, in Switzerland, there's a famous company, ClearSpace, which has a major contract from the European Space Agency to remove, for the first time, a piece of space debris. Switzerland doesn't have orbital launch facilities and is not likely to have them, but launch is just one rather small part of the space business. Switzerland has many facilities for creating and testing satellites and instruments, and actually has a long history of doing this.